I rise in opposition to this measure. I supported this earlier 5-month extension in January as embodied in SB 91 because I thought it held promise as compromise to help tenants and compensate small property owners. That promise has not been kept. 5 months later, I've received hundreds of texts, emails, and calls. Just today, I received over 50 calls from frustrated small rental property owners who are pleading with me they would rather have control of their property and livelihood back than put their faith in never-ending eviction moratoriums and the slow distribution of rental relief money. We talk of equity in this chamber, but where is the equity when we have reports, including statements by the CEO of the California Apartment Associations, of tenants gaining the system when they can afford to pay? The irony is that this extension would not be necessary if we had competent leadership ensuring the state and local governments were distributing rental assistance funds to tenants and housing providers in an expedited manner. It is frustrating that the state of California and numerous local governments have not quickly distributed to those in need, especially to the mom-and-pop rental housing providers who have not seen any rent payments, yet still pay the mortgage, interest, taxes, maintenance, and other expenses. Take, for example, Mr. and Mrs. Bailey from San Clemente in my district. They have a renter who owes them $9,000 in back rent and have told them they have no intention of cooperating to pay it back. Mr. Hill owns a small mom-and-pop rental property in South Orange County and has not received any COVID-19 rent relief, let alone rent subsidy. He has had to endure many financial hardships this past year because he has no income. As of June 24th, the state has sent out only 61.6 million of the 1.4 billion shares that is distributing, less than 5%. 5,442 applicants, landlords, and tenants who have so far applied for only half of the money. How would this additional 2.6 billion matter for a total of 5.2 billion when the first 100 million cannot even get out the door? Members, I was willing to contemplate supporting if Republicans were given a seat at the table to come up with a true compromise after we passed a bipartisan relief measure earlier this year. But sadly, this bill was done behind closed doors. I ask for a no vote.